Okay, hey y'all. So now that I have a second off of my headset, let's go back to the video that I recorded last time. So we all know that the basics of mental health, right? So our mental health is attached to our physical, social, psychological well-being. It affects how we think, act, how we feel. It also helps to determine how we handle stress, how we relate to others, and the choices that we decide to make in life. So when you think about the things that you're doing in your life and the roads that you're going down and choices that you're making, um, sit down and think about what's how healthy your mental status is right now, because sometimes we can think that we're at 100% mental status, and we're really not. Um, so I thought that everything was cool, Um, everybody knows probably now I lost one, two, three people close to me last year. My brother the year before. So I've been facing a lot of mental health issues myself. Not necessarily so much as far as the abuse that I went through or anything like that, but just because I wish that they were still here. And I know that I can't get those times back. So the memories hurt, right? But with that being said, the choices that I decided to make in my life at that time was drinking. I was heavily drinking. Like, you couldn't catch me without a bottle. I was smoking. I was smoking a lot of cigarettes. And once I got COVID back last year, it really hit me hard. And so the smoking I stopped. I can't say I stopped drinking, but I don't drink as much. I'm trying to cut down. Yeah, the urges are still there. Yeah, every day I want to go get a bottle. And my husband has to hear about it. Oh, for y'all that don't know, yeah, I got married earlier this year. So I'm a gray now. My sister said I changed colors. When I was younger, I wanted to be brown. Now that I'm older, I'm gray. Kind of corny, but it was funny. Anyway, so with that being said, we have to check our mental health every day. So when you wake up, you go in the mirror, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, think about the positive things that are going to happen today. Think about what's going to come out of this day that didn't come out of yesterday, or things that you can get accomplished today that you didn't get accomplished yesterday. Try to, in those moments that you're in that mirror by yourself and you have those times, try to be your own support system. Try to be your own positive voice. So first, we're going to speak on emotional support. So um, most people think that emotional support comes from people, right? Like, if you have people in your life that support you and help you um, to become a better person, then you're able to have a more stable how do I say it? Your mental health is probably going to be more stable. Like, basically, like, you're going to be in a better place than most people. But that's not always true, because yeah, people are there to show you empathy. Yeah, they're there to show you support. They're there to listen if you need to vent. But sometimes that can be used against you as well. So just recently, there was a lot of things that were used against me that I vented to someone about, and it hurt me. So it put me back into a place to where I really just didn't want to be. But if you think about it, you are your biggest support. So, not saying, oh, go in the closet and talk to yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. But basically, like, write down your thoughts. Like, if you're going through a bad time, you don't necessarily have to talk to anybody about it. Just write it down. And then when you're feeling a little better, go back to those thoughts and try to figure out why you were at that point, or what you were going through at that point. Or if you try to figure it out for yourself, then nobody could tell you where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing, or anything like that. Um, there are a lot of different places that you can go for emotional support that won't hold it against you. There's counseling sessions, there's psychiatrists, psychologists, there's sociologists. There's a lot of different people in this field that'll be able to talk to you about a lot of things that you are experiencing. I know that when I was taking sociology classes, my sociology teacher, he asked, well, why did you take this class? And I was like, because I want to know why people do what they do and like where they head be at. Like basically like the study of human behavior. I want to know why people act the way they act and for no good reason. But after taking that class, it really opened up some doors for me to really realize that it's not the people, it's not about what they're doing that's affecting the choices that are being made.